Longtime Gmail accounts can make a change to their usernames without losing any data. So Google made the announcement this week, saying those who may have created silly email handles can now update them. Gmail accounts debuted more than 2 decades ago and have since become the biggest email platform in the world. The tech giant limits users to a single new email address per 12-month period.